right, come on in, have a seat, have a seat. Yes, right here. Perfect. Let's get you set up there. Hi, my name is Dr. Mark Catalina. Yes, like the Catalina Islands off the coast of Southern California. Not a lot of people know about that, yes. So my family, we grew up there. And it's actually a given last name. My dad, he switched the family name to Catalina in honor of the beautiful island that we are, I'm from at least. And so that's a little bit about me. You must be new. I don't recognize you. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. So let's get to it. I'm gonna have you move over here, okay? I'm gonna have you sit right there. It looks like we have you in today for a hand examination. Is that correct? Perfect. Okay, so these examinations are typically pretty quick and straightforward. I'm going to get some information from you. I'm gonna flip it back to myself. I'm gonna explain to you what the examination is, and then we'll get going, okay? I don't wanna take up too much of your time today. It looks like from my notes, you have 5 other examinations in our facility to get done today. So you have quite a lot of things to get done. I don't want to be holding you up. And then we'll give you directions to where to go next, okay? So it looks like this is all from your employer has requested all these examinations. Don't tell me, I'm not allowed. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm not allowed to know. I'm not allowed to know any specifics of your job, why you're here today. I'm just here to conduct your examination and for us to both have a great time and send you out with a smile. All right. Don't mind me. I'm gonna have a little drink. I needed it. I dropped my kids off at school this morning, and it was an early one. So I'm gonna have a little bit of Celsius. The rep came by our offices a month ago and dropped off like 5 cases of those things. They're okay. If you want one, please take one on your way up. So we're here today for a hand examination. That is my specialty. I am lower body, arms, hands, shoulders, chest. That's what I do, okay? So going back to what I said, we're gonna get you started here. I need your first and last name, okay? Spell that for me. Okay, perfect. When were you born? How old are you? Perfect. Now, where are you living currently? Let's get your address. Okay, and we need your phone number. And to flip it back to confirm the name of your employer. The name of your employer, yes. Okay, that checks out. That's all we need. We just needed your date. We need you to give us your address to confirm, phone number. If we need to call you up personally, I don't see why. We're going to be sending this all off to your employer. And yeah, we got everything. So you are here today for a hand examination. Let's talk about, what a hand examination is. We're going to be checking for a few things today, okay? I'm going to be explaining to you what I'm doing. I'm going to go down a little list of things I have here, okay? All right, so we have a little list here. We're going to be checking your skin. This part of the inspection will be a visual portion of it, okay? And then we're going to get into some muscle atrophy. I'm checking for deformities. I'm going to be doing some palpations of your hand, checking for masses, temperature, tenderness, joint infusion, clicking or snapping. Clicking or snapping. Come here. I need you to sit up when you're in the office, okay? I know we're all tired. If you need a Celsius, I'll go grab you one. But I'm going to need you to sit up. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm here, you're here. Let's keep it moving, okay? We're going to be checking range of motion, all right? So now what this is going to consist of is active and passive ranges of motion. We're going to be checking your finger, your wrist, We're going to move on next to then after that some neurovascular exams, okay? This is going to be talking about sensations, touches. I'm going to be touching your hands. Can you feel them? Are you reacting to it? How does that feel? You hear me? Perfect. So these are some of your motor functions. They're going to be checking your radial pulse, your ulnar pulse, Allen's test, and a capillary refill. I'm not sure we'll get into all these things or if it's necessary depending on the exam and how it progresses. We'll be testing about range of motion. Again, the Bunnell's test, classic flexor sublimis, is another very important one with flexor profundus, okay? So that is exactly when you twist it 90 degrees, okay? We're gonna check about the stability of it. Is there instability? The ulnar carpal abutment, okay? We're gonna be talking about nerve assessment, Tinel's, Fallon's, Frotman signs, okay? Now, these aren't things I expect you to know, but they are a few things that I want to explain to you. So as we progress forward, some of these things will be familiar to you. And lastly, we'll check with a nerve assessment, okay? So how this will go is I will be touching you. I'm going to be grabbing your hands. I'm going to be manipulating them. But we're going to start off with just a visual inspection of your hand, okay? So let me get this set up. I got some books here for us, okay? I'm going to have you put your hands on top of these books and just lay them flat for me like this, okay? And I'm just going to do a visual inspection to start off. Okay, lay them flat, perfect. Okay. So upon inspection of the hand, I'm not seeing any deformity. I'm not seeing any discoloration. Color looks good and even throughout. I'm looking at the fingernails here. The fingernails look healthy. The cuticles are well. The skin is an even texture. Okay. So these are the things I'm looking for in the visual inspection. You got it going on. You got beautiful hands, by the way. I don't say that very often, and I do a lot of these things, but you have beautiful hands. Okay. So the visual inspection is good to go. All right. You know what? I just remembered I didn't get your temperature. Is that a promise? Okay, because I could get in some trouble. The office is pretty empty today, but okay. You don't tell anyone that I didn't bring this thing out. And I don't tell anyone, and I think we're both gonna be okay. You know what? Forget about that thing. Okay, I'm not seeing any swell. Yeah, please keep your hands flat throughout the whole, yeah, right there, just right here. Right here, okay. I don't see any swelling. Now, going into this, have you had any injuries on your hands? Okay, no, you're good, all right. I didn't think so, otherwise you would have brought it up. Okay, so I'm gonna start by palpating your hands. I'm looking with the joint infusion, clicking or snapping here, tenderness, temperature. So this is a responsive portion of the exam. Just let me know how you're feeling, okay? You feel when I'm pressing that? Okay, I'm going to push this finger back. No clicking. I'm gonna push this finger back. Can you feel that? Okay, I'm gonna check for a click. Good. Other side. Good. Okay, so you passed the palpation. So now we're gonna check about, none of that hurt, right? None of that was tender? Okay. So I have a visual here on the screen I'm gonna have you look at. Now, what I have here is your hand, okay? So you can see I'm moving around. I'm gonna start, this is me here. I'm going to be pushing your fingers one by one back, checking the range of motion. And then once we've pushed them all forward, I'm going to see how much they flex the opposite way, okay? So we can get a closer look here. Now, this is just a visual description because this is the most, this is gonna be the most important part of our examination today, is really looking at your range of motion, because that is what your employer wants us to do. Okay, so I'm gonna move you back here, okay? Move your head. I can tell you're a little tired today. Okay, one by one with the fingers, okay? Lay them flat for me. Perfect, thank you very much. All right. 1, good. 2, good. 3, 4. And now your thumb. Good, okay. Let's get your other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the thumb. Ah, good. Okay, so you're good on that. Okay, range of motion. And now let's get the hands flipped back. Okay, flipping the other way. Does that one hurt? Okay, there's a little bit of your pointer finger, I noticed on the other hand. You have a little bit of loss of range of motion in those two. That's not going to be an issue. It's about 20-25%. Let's check the other hand. Oh, I didn't get your thumb on that hand. Okay, good. Okay, other hand. And the thumb. Good. All right, so I noticed with both those pointer fingers on your left and right hand, a little loss of range of motion. Is there anything you can think of why that would be? No worries. Okay. You've passed the neurovascular exam. Your sensations were good. Your motor functions. Let's get that radial and ulnar pulse. This will also be an Allen's test with a capillary assessment. So let me hold that here on your palm. 2, 3, 4. Good, okay. We got you on the pulse check there. Good, we did the palpations. I think we're almost ready to get you out of here and on your way to the 5 other examinations you have today in our facilities. Okay. Yeah, you're stable. We got, oh, I was about to let you leave without doing the sensations. So we got a dull side of this pen. You can see it's a little rubber. We got a sharp side, okay? I won't be drawing on you. I'm gonna click it back in. And I'm gonna be touching you. Now I'm gonna have you face your hands. Palms up, palms down, okay? Now close your eyes, close them. Now I need you to tell me what you feel. Is that sharp or dull? Perfect. Dull, good. 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 Sharp. So you've been doing good. All right, 2 more. Good, good. Got you there. And good. Sharp and dull. Get a little bit more. So yeah, you passed that. That was great. It looks like we have everything we need from you today. You're passing with flying colors. I am going to need to write to your employer that there is a limited range of motion in your pointer fingers. Again, 20-25% range. It's never an issue when I'm doing these tests. Usually everyone's all good with that. So for me, you get a pass today. Now, when you leave the office, you're gonna go out of this door that you came in, go all the way down the hallway. There's going to be a sharp left. When you go left, it takes you up a set of staircases. Go up the staircase, and then that very first door, you're gonna go out, cross the courtyard into the building. The door, you can't miss it. Go into there, you'll be put into a lobby. Now there'll be a receptionist desk. Tell the receptionist, take this paper, tell her you're there for your other 5 examinations. All the information she will need will be on this paper, okay? All right, it was great to meet you. All the best, and when you are back with your results, we will send that to your employer. It was great to meet you. Have a great rest of your day.